Yeah.
It looks like it started according to the Restreamed. Let's just wait for those streams to go. And here we go.
Alright.
You're within a second of me, so I'll just, it's cool. So oopsie. Accidentally had Truman's audio on still at the same time. Turn up his audio a little bit. Alright, so nothing much to say here so far. Huh. Just going through YI2. As long as they don't go for any swag they could possibly kill, we should be all good here.
Yeah, it's definitely not unheard of for people to end up resetting in the first level, but we should be
Truman
fine
is
for the
technically
first world.
to get that 61 there. Optimal.
That doesn't save time though unless he goes for a shell jump because of score lag.
Well, we'll see if he
But
goes for it then.
always worth the swag.
Gotta max out that swag counter. Just gotta see if we can get these like really close. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, now they're pretty synced on my end. Oh, Regen messing up midway.
Oh.
Having a little trouble there. Kind of going back and forth. Just decided to take it casually instead of trying to regain P speed. But it's not the worst idea. Has a nice little recovery in the end though.
Yeah.
Well, to see if Truman makes up a 61 with the shell jump here.
So that was 10 game seconds, which is nothing over the course of the round, but it does give Truman a little bit of a lead to start with.
Oh wow. I just realized I messed up the timers like big time. Oh god, I'm an idiot.
It looks like Truman went for shell jump, but didn't get it. Yeah, shell jump only saves 0.2 seconds, as far as I know anyway.
Yeah, it says 0.2, 0.3. Alright, we'll see how Truman and Regen get through. Beginning of Iggy here. Looks like Truman got slowed down a little there. Hesitated a bit. Still got a 280 though. Definitely not the worst thing in the world. And Regen just gets a 79 because he takes it a little safe in the end.
79 is still not bad though.
And we'll have to see what both these runners do with their fire for this run at the very beginning.
Yeah, so Truman's getting fire, and looks like Regen is as well. So we'll be seeing similar strats unless one of them goes for a D-boost.
So does Regen have a PB? Let me...
Not by his splits, no.
I'll go look this up quickly. So Truman gets a 312, which is definitely nothing to complain about in a race, for sure. Nice and steady.
Yeah.
And considering Regen's mess up in YI3, he is on an okay shape as well.
It looks like Regen split it on the cutscene appearing instead of fade out, unless it was a late split.
Yeah, Regen doesn't have a time on the leaderboards. I do have runs to approve on speedrun.com though.
Not now. Okay. Yeah, remember not to grab cape and don't plane swan. That's one of the hardest things about this level, to be honest. It's like YI3, just remember it is a series of jumps and you'll be fine.
So it looks like both of them are steadily getting through the level here. Truman, I wasn't paying attention to exactly where he lost time, but he just misses that 360 just by a little and gets a 359. Looks like Regen scrapes a bit too and gets a 58. Not the worst thing in the world.
I think Truman just had a bit of a slower Yoshi grab than he could have, but I'm not sure. I didn't see exactly where he could have saved the extra time either.
We'll have to see how they go about their fire here in the next 2-3 levels.
No one going up the pipe, which is always good to see.
Yep.
So Truman went for the D-boost. And looks like Regan's keeping fire.
Truman gets a 41. Pretty steady. We'll have to see how Regen goes at the end here. Takes it a little safe at the end, just decides to go through the end slowly. And it looks like Truman is going to be going small here for DP3. I'm having a very laid-back day, Agafor, so... Gotta be honest, I haven't really done much today.
Truman had to bounce 3 times on the boo though. You can make it into. It looked like the boo didn't want to cooperate first try. Well, Regan went for the slightly safer strat to keep P speed going behind the boo. Then also had a bit of trouble making it move. Still decent world 2s from both of them though. But this next level can change all of that.
Looks like Truman so far is having a steady beginning at DP3, but we'll have to see if he keeps it up here. Looks like he accidentally stomped on the Koopa, which threw off his rhythm a bit, and he went a little too early on that block, sadly. Ooh, looks like Regen loses fire, but he decides to go for the mushroom instead of going for small the rest of it. We'll see if Truman can redeem himself here.
Doesn't look like Regan knows strats for this level, which, to be honest, it doesn't surprise me to see somebody learn stuff for other levels and then maybe this is an optimization afterwards.
So Regan was ahead slightly, but definitely I don't blame him for taking it safe. Truman getting a 62 though. Definitely impressive.
Yeah. Going I don't want to say casual because that's a bit like detrimental, but
Ooh,
Regan takes
that
a
wasn't
death.
good.
Yeah, taking Donut Plains 3 slow and steady is not as bad as people make out. You can definitely get a decent time doing that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Louis, is the Koopa seemed to kind of just throw off his rhythm through the level. Whoa, Regan with a 65. Wow.
Optimal.
Oh, watch out, Truman. Looks like Truman does do a nice little Yoshi ditch there. Gets right back on him.
I forget what speed it is exactly, but if you jump with a certain speed, it is possible to make that jump without dismounting Yoshi. But it's always safer just to dismount anyway, especially in a race.
For sure not worth it.
Don't spin and jump up the stairs. We've already seen one point of why not to spin jump up the stairs in this tournament. I don't want to see anyone else clip through them.
Sadly, I feel like that's probably not going to be the last one we see, though.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Looks like Regan is taking this very casually here. Had a little trouble with the Yoshi going back and forth there. Truman gets the dry bones bounce here. Gonna try to save that half cycle. Ooh, Regan has to go chase his Yoshi. Truman's steadily making it through.
Yeah, Regan isn't dying though, so
yeah. Considering how the run's been going for Regan, he's on a considerable pace.
Yeah, sometimes all it takes is not dying to get through with relative speed.
So Truman gets a 9-19 Morton split, and that was of a DP3 def, so that's definitely nothing to be sad about, especially in a race.
For sure.
We'll have to see how Regen takes this. We'll see if he goes for that half cycle skip or not. Anano, there is another one at 10 p.m. Eastern tonight, which I may be doing as well. Depends on if anyone else wants to do it. Looks like Regen's just simply gonna try to get through here, which I don't blame him for a newer player. Truman just going steady here with the blue shell. I'm assuming, knowing him, he'll probably go for the stomp strat. Yep. And misses the keyhole just slightly, goes back, but besides that, that was pretty smooth.
So Truman activated the fire flower block, but he didn't actually grab the flower, which surprised me a bit. You don't need it, but it's always nice to have a backup.
For sure. Ooh, Truman was really close there with the Koopas. He hesitated slightly there, but luckily he still got through there.
Yeah, and he didn't shoot any of them, so
he's having a little trouble with the springboards here and how they're spawning and screen
he
position.
knows what to do.
Yeah, he didn't have a good time with screen position.
If you go up there fast enough, you can actually make it so that the screen scrolls all the way up, and you don't have one of them despawning doesn't matter. Yeah. But he didn't quite get that, and had to go down and shoot one of the Koopas. I believe just delaying a little bit to let the screen scroll up is also enough to stop it from despawning if you don't shoot one of the Koopas. You can just delay a little bit before going up to the springs, and they'll be fine. But obviously that's slower than just shooting one on your way up. Regan had a little bit of trouble with Yoshi, but he grabbed him, so no big deal.
Looks like Truman's having a little trouble with the split chuck here. Has a little swag though and spits that shell through the wall. What is
so Regan could have finished the level then if he knew the small only strat, using the Buzzy Beetle, but it looks like he didn't know that, so he just killed himself. Just to go back and get a Yoshi.
Ooh. But yeah, definitely that's probably one of the biggest backups you should probably learn, especially for races. You should definitely learn that that strat, the low percent strat with the Buzzy Beetles, for sure can come in handy in a race situation like what just happened there for Regan.
Yeah, even if you don't know it well and you do it slowly, it'll still be faster than like killing yourself and going back for a Yoshi or something.
Oh yeah, for sure. Truman though had a very smooth PS3 there. And now he's going to be cruising through the fort. And we'll see if Regan can actually just go through here with his Yoshi this time. Looks like he's just taking it. Ooh, that was. Thought he's gonna lose Yoshi.
Yeah, didn't quite get P speed at the start, but he was going for the fire flower anyway, so no big deal.
Looks like he still gets the fine. While Truman is just cruising through the water here. And we'll have to see how he goes about VS1. Because I've seen some newer players who hesitate to do that Yoshi ditch because they're not uncomfortable with it, so we'll see if he does it or not. Looks like he will try to go for it, but did not get enough height there, did not time it.
Yeah, you need to have a little bit of speed to get the height.
Yeah, you want to keep slight speed, you don't want to be completely low. Regan goes a bit too late there, but just decides to keep going anyways. And Regan did scroll the screen in time, so was able to just get up there even with the despawn platform.
Yeah, if I took damage through those Koopas there, I'd probably wait to bounce off one of them again. Do the same thing as shooting them, so that it wouldn't despawn, but you know, going up quickly is just as good.
Alright. Looks like Regan's going back for Yoshi. Or, oh god, what am I doing? I'm dying. Or is going for Yoshi. I don't know why I said going back. But it's having a little fun here with the Koopas. Technically, it is faster to not get the Yoshi here, but everyone pretty much goes for it for safety because it's more RTA friendly.
Yeah, if you didn't get Yoshi here, you'd have to do Butterbridge 2 Yoshi-less, and no one really wants to do that.
Oh my god. Do I have to write text on the screen saying we cannot update title right now? I feel like it's like the 5th person. But yeah, we cannot update title right now, so we're just rolling right now. And we have no one currently around that can update the title. Everyone is AFK at the moment. I've tried contacting a few people.
So yeah, hopefully nothing happens to Truman while he's in the auto-scroller, because no one pays attention to that screen while we're in that level.
Regen decides to go back for P-Speed, and we'll see if it actually pays out for him, which it looks like it is, actually. Doesn't get that cycle, but it definitely did help him with the first 2 there.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's just gonna go through the rest of this.
Overall, not a bad VS3. I've definitely seen worse. Right, please.
Oh god, don't make this a copy pasta in chat. Oh no.
Okay, so Truman going through Butterbridge 2. Hopefully he grabs the blue shell.
Ooh. Ooh, it doesn't
Two
even get
upsets.
the upper one. Oh!
Oh,
Well, now it looks like Truman knew about having to scroll a screen if you're not going to go Yoshi-less, which is definitely good. But he does not have P-Speed, which could be a bit scary. Could be good, but could also be a bit scary, because you just have flying Koopas coming right at you. And he already lost his flower there, which is going to lose him 15 seconds in the Ludwig fight. And now he's small, too, which makes it even more scary. So we'll see if he can actually get through this. Ooh, that was close. Looks like he is going to get through it, though. No issue.
yeah. Okay, it wouldn't surprise me to see him go back for a Yoshi here. But you can definitely get one in FY1 anyway.
We'll see how Truman goes about being small here.
Yeah, it's just going to grab the one in FY1.
Yeah, that's a strat I've seen where you go back and forth there. Definitely works well if you're just small as well, for sure.
Yeah. Usually that mushroom by the door will screw you over, like take away your reserve power up, but when you're going in small, it's always a blessing.
Yeah, for sure.
The Kappa shroom's been kind.
Yeah, it looks like besides not having his flower, Truman is getting through this level pretty decently. So obviously he's going to be going for cycle skip here, and Regen seems to take a hit, which should be a little scary. But as long as he can cruise through Resnor, he should be okay.
Resnor be kind.
Ooh, that was a little too close. But he does get all the hits. Yeah, that was a little scary.
Yeah, those Resnor fireballs, they only have the hitbox of Mario's fireball, I believe.
Sounds great.
Which is why you often see them replaced with that fireball in ROM hacks.
Yeah.
Just the hitbox is really dumb.
So Truman got an 18-28. And we'll see how his forest goes, but definitely he's pretty steady right now after recovering after Butterbridge 2. For sure can still end up being a very decent run overall. So some of the rookie mistakes I've seen here from Butterbridge 1 is they seem to kind of want to swag out too much and they go all over the place in Butterbridge 1. So I'm hoping Regen here kind of has learned from them, and it looks like he has. He is taking this kind of safely here, just making sure that he's not going to fall off.
Yeah. Who would die in Butterbridge 1? What?
Looks like Truman does go and does get the Fire Flower strat there. Which is very swag and is definitely your fastest bet to get one too.
Yeah, unless you already have a fire flower though, it won't actually save time, assuming that you don't take
Yeah.
damage. Because you need 2 fire flowers to do the double fire flower strat in Royce.
Sadly, he did not get the 3/5 chance strat, but he does recover. So yeah, it looks like Regen will just get through here, no issue, and we'll see if Truman can just get the first try clip here, no issue. Ooh, Regan does lose his Ooh! Ooh, that's not good at all. Looks like...
Oh, damn. That was not
Yeah.
nice.
And while that's happening, Truman's having a little issue with trying to actually clip in here. Not even the sub-pixel, is just having a little trouble actually getting the clips here.
Well, now his subpixel screwed up.
Yeah, for sure. But he does get lucky there. And the fish just takes the Yoshi for him. Hopefully Regan can just get through this time, because definitely dying once is already bad, but 2 times is just... 2 or more times just kind of nails it.
Yeah, that's a couple minutes gone there as well. He died at the very end.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Truman has recovered here. Had a little trouble with clips, but he finally got... He was lucky enough to still have a decent sub-pixel. So not much to say right now. We'll see how Truman gets through Force Illusion 3 here. See if he can have a bit of a better time. Well, Regan is just trying to get through Butterbridge 2 a second time. Decides to grab the mushroom. No, clip is not sub-pixel perfect. There's a handful of sub-pixels that work, but it's pretty much based off chance, because there's certain ones that will give you good clip, and there's some that just won't let you.
Yeah, and
Truman had a very interesting ending there, but still gets through it decently fast.
yeah, that was a really good FY3.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, Regan does get a Butterbridge 1, so we'll see how he goes about Butterbridge 2, because sadly he doesn't have a Fire Flower or Yoshi, so he's kind of vulnerable, so I'm wondering if he's going to go back to Vanilla Secret 2. Looks like Regan is just going to try to get through Butterbridge 2 here with nothing on his back.
Hmm. I really need to learn Butterbridge 2 Yoshi list, to be honest.
I should too down the road. Ooh, looks like Truman is actually not going to be able to do the D-boost at all, because he gets hit by the fireball and isn't able to collect his second mushroom.
Hmm.
So he's going to have to do the Ride of Shame. Ooh, Regan takes a hit there with the Naked Koopa.
Ooh, damn.
Looks
yeah,
like,
he's going back for Yoshi this time.
That's probably a smart decision here. Hopefully Truman can just get through here, because that would definitely cost him a lot if he somehow messed up in the end here. Looks like he does. That fireball is a little too close for comfort at the end, but he does get through. Truman still is on a decent pace considering everything has happened, though. At this point, he can get a high... He's on about a high 38 pace right now. 38 40s, 38 50s, assuming that he doesn't make as many big mistakes in the end. But any time can tell. Looks like Regan is trying to go with the blue shell here flying, but he doesn't have P speed, so he's definitely not going to get through here without Yoshi giving him a little trouble. But we'll see how he goes about that.
He'll probably get close to the end, but
yeah,
he won't make it all the way.
Ooh, tries to there for extra speed. He's close enough anyways, and he just gets through.
Yeah.
Truman having a very steady beginning. CI1 here. Ooh, has a little trouble getting over that block there, and he is going to go for the mushroom while he gets it there.
Yeah, if you hit that box, there's not
Oh.
really any reason not to get the mushroom.
Truman goes for the pipe instead of just going over it. 'Cause even if you don't have P speed, you could definitely still jump over it. Should still be a bit faster, in my opinion. But Truman does recover decently and does get through the end here. And Regen's just taking it safely but slowly through here.
Yeah, it looks like it's having a little bit of trouble with these ball and chains, but he gets through unscathed. Hopefully he doesn't die in this castle, though. He's only got one life, so it'd be awful to see him game over here. It's one of the worst places. Should have to go through Butterbridge 1 again.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him just take this slow and safe.
See how Truman goes about the second half here. Hopefully he does not lose his mushroom here to one of the boos, but if he does, there's luckily some good backups.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to take the hit from the first boo laser and gets right up there, no issue.
Nice. So in the Ludwig fight, if you don't have fire, I'm sure it's already been mentioned plenty of times this tournament, but if you hit Ludwig while he's jumping, you can skip a cycle of him rolling around in his shell, as Regen managed to do, so that's good.
And luckily that means he will not have to do the auto-scroller in Butterbridge 2 again on 1 life after game over. So he's not have to worry about that, he has a new save point now. But I'm wondering if he'll intentionally take a def after this, or if he'll just try to keep trekking on. Because I've seen some runners who intentionally refill their life counter.
Yeah.
See how Truman goes about the last room here. I've seen some runners choke it at the end, but he does get through it. Loses P speed slightly, but nonetheless does have a good room there. And we'll have to see how Regen's strats are in Resolution 1. He does have a Yoshi, so he doesn't have to worry about slowly getting him there at the beginning. And also have to see how Truman approaches these next few levels too. Ooh, Truman just runs to the Buzzy Beetle there instead of picking him up.
I'm gonna guess that that was some slope shenanigans. He probably tried to jump while he was on the slope, but maybe it got eaten or something.
It could have been eaten, or he could have tried to jump slightly too late. Either or, definitely. Yeah, it looks like he is just gonna take a def here.
I didn't see whether that game over was on purpose or not, but I wouldn't blame him either way.
Yeah, I can see why.
Does mean he's gonna have to get another Yoshi though. Bet she does no problem.
Truman taking a hit there from one of the spike tops, and it looks like he's just gonna go through the rest of this with no P speed unless he just tries to collect it later on. We'll see how he goes.
As far as I know, there's no way to get P speed back.
Yeah, he's going for the mushroom anyways. I'm assuming he's getting that mushroom so that he can take the D boost for Crusher Skip after, which a lot of people like to just do, which is definitely the best way to go about it in a race environment. Yeah, but I'm assuming Truman just wants to keep this mushroom here for Crusher Skip D boost, which I can definitely see why you would want to do that in a race.
We'll see how clips treat Regen.
Misses it. Also, Truman just completely... Ooh, he's not having a good time here.
I did not see what happened, but you should never be down there.
Truman stream, please. What's happening?
Yeah, it's happened on my end as well. Did it just freeze?
It froze, and I keep trying to restart, but every time I restart, it's just adding like more delay onto it.
Yeah, okay, I think that's on his end.
Yeah.
Well, that might be a Twitch thing, because that was... Oh, it's back now. That was happening with Steven for me the other day. So maybe it's a Twitch thing. I don't know.
I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll try to catch up with this as soon as I can. If you get better luck with his stream, feel free to provide anything. But I can't see anything right now. It's just completely...
Yeah, just a
Okay.
slideshow for me.
Okay, I've kind of caught up slightly, but I'm just trying to catch up a little.
So yeah, Regan's having quite a bit of trouble with clips. It would have been quicker to just leave them and go through the level now.
Yeah, Ben, we
But
need a title change. I was just about to address that when I saw your name. Ooh, Truman messes up the beginning of room 2 there.
okay, Regan's finally through. I think we've all had issues with clips before. We know how that feels.
It's just the best we're gonna get. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Truman going for this for the fast strat there, but does not get it.
Rip Van Fish, being evil as always.
Alright, while the credits are going on here, I'm gonna see if we can... I think Truman's stream is just naturally behind no matter what with all the frames lost. So I'm just gonna leave it for now. Because the delay looks fine, but his timer is definitely behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get any better than this, so I'm just gonna leave it.
So Regan's taking a Yoshi in FY3. And we have seen this before in the tournament. Looks like he's going to grab the spring. Yeah. So I've seen Yoshi's grabbed in this level before. I'm not entirely sure why Yoshi doesn't really make this level easier. But
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it at all. Takes a death there.
those bubbles
Goes to
over
the
the pits
mushroom.
will just get rid of all of your momentum.
Yeah, you want to be aware of where the bubbles will be when you have P-speed. Or just going cross caps, period. Because as you can see right there, they'll just land it right down and they kill all your speed.
Damn. Yeah, those bubbles, they can be quite mean.
We'll see if Truman can get Boomerang despawn here. Let's see if he can kind of redeem himself after Wendy.
It looks like
Ooh.
I'm not.
Yeah.
It's like on the edge, I think.
Yeah,
But
oh,
yeah.
yep, he does get it.
Oh, he gets the double despawn.
Yep.
Scroll to get rid of the boo cloud though. I forgot that was a thing that you could do.
Yeah, I kind of forgot for a sec. Looks like Regen just loses his mushroom there, so he'll not be able to go for the deboost from Roy if he did plan to. Ooh, and he just goes right into the chuck. Also, Orb.
Orb. Nice one, Ben. So I've got both their chats open, and Regan's seems to be a bit tilted. Hopefully, he doesn't let that affect his gameplay. And this is why I'd advise everybody to learn the Goomba clip. If you find yourself in a situation where you're just small in this level and can't get a power up, the Goomba clip isn't as hard as people make out.
Ooh, it takes another death.
Damn.
Looks like Truman, you're just cruising along the end here. Going for the safety block. Definitely not the worst thing to do in races.
You're way ahead of me, I need to refresh.
Yeah, even on my end, his stream, well, the delay seems fine, but I don't know why the timers are a lot more varied now. I'm guessing that's just from his dropped frames. It says 6 seconds delay, but according to timers, it's a good like 14 seconds because they were synced very well before. But whatever.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's not the end of the world. If this was a very back-to-back, like very close race, it would be an issue. But
Decent Vob too. Oh, he goes for the block jump.
oh, Truman, come on, stream.
You didn't get it, but you didn't lose the cycle either. We'll be seeing him going for the cycle skip here. And he gets it. Nice.
Alright, sorry if I'm a little quiet, I'm trying to toggle these.
Yeah. Regen's. Oh, he took damage in Roy's, just like Truman did. One of those potobos. So he's also not going to be able to do the damage boost. Scrolling right here can help you with those falling Doritos. They make they'll fall a lot earlier, like way out of your way. But obviously it's a scroll slower. Truman not even attempting the RN jump. He just waits for sandbar.
It's the first time I've seen that. Ooh, dies that fireball. That's a giant time loss there.
Damn. Good game.
We'll see how Truman will get through Valley Bowser Fort here. Regen does not have a PB.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can't find one, so I don't think he's finished the run yet.
There's none on speedrun.com. And Truman's is a 3706. Which definitely for Truman's level, he could definitely improve that.
Yeah.
He could definitely get a 36. Looks like Truman's going back and forth.
100% sure what he was doing there, but
yeah, he had a little fun there. Yeah.
Regen just taking the Podobo for a walk. Not as frustrating when that happens if you're already small, but it can make the damage boost awkward if you're big. Okay, and he gets through Roy fine. Hopefully the boss fight will also be fine. No problems at all. So Regen's definitely not on bad pace for a first run. Truman's in the Bowser fight. So we're gonna have another sub 40 from Truman unless he screws something up. And I don't know about anyone else, but I'd definitely take any sub 40s in this tournament. It's a difficult category, and it's sub 40 is a pretty decent time for an every set, I think. We'll see how Chocolate Island treats Regen though. Chocolate Island is probably one of the more difficult worlds. It's got a few of the harder levels all packed together, especially at the start. Taking that mushroom, not a bad idea at all.
We're gonna have a little trouble with the Dino Rhino there.
Dino Torch. Takes a midway, which doesn't lose too much time, and you know it's a difficult level. But if he does die, then having to start from the midway will definitely help. So Regan's done with CI1 just as Truman's almost done with Bowser. And he finishes with a time of 39:52.
Yep, 39:51 on splits and 52 according to race block.
Yeah. Always have to go by SRL. So GG.
And I know we can get an interview. I know generally we shouldn't have an interview while we are in the middle of another racers, so depending on if Regen keeps going, we'll see if we can get Truman in here in a bit.
Yeah, Truman said that his audio stuff's broken, so he said he would join for an interview or whatever,
right.
but all of his audio stuff broke somehow.
Alright. So
Regan's taking the boo blocks. I've seen a few people do that. Again, that's why this is one of those levels where it's worth learning the small only strat, because you can save so much time if you don't have a power up. Ooh! One of them turns back into a boo just as he's going to jump off it there. That was... damn.
Ooh.
Oh.
So hopefully a lot of racers we've been seeing, some of the newer racers, at least a lot of the ones I've seen, they've all forfeited. So I'm hoping that Regen will actually hopefully try to finish this one here.
Yeah, I think he will do. I think he'll finish it.
Yeah, the only newer one I've seen so far that has finished it is Dan. Ooh. If he game's over, he's done, he says in chat.
Well, I hope he doesn't.
I would probably just wait on those boos if you keep having issues there.
Yeah. Also, doing spin jumps means that your jumps are lower as well, so it could possibly help to do normal ones. Oh, and there he goes. Only loses one level of progress, but...
He hasn't forfeited in the race room yet, so I think he maybe keep going still. Looks like he is.
Yeah. Maybe he realized that he wasn't losing as much progress as he thought, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll have to see he's progressing back through the level. We'll see if he can hopefully get through 5 lives the next level. And hopefully get through the ghost house.
Going for another Fireflower, I'm not 100% sure why. He already had the backup power up, but maybe he just wants that little extra safety that shooting enemies can bring.
Alright, this is the redemption on the ghost house. Let's see what happens.
Hopefully it'll go flawlessly this time. Didn't get P-speed before the moving hole, but that could be a good thing.
As a newer runner, if he's having this much issues at this point, I would kind of suggest maybe trying to go through it a little more casually.
Yeah.
Because definitely if you're just trying to finish out a run, you don't have to go through everything extremely fast.
Yeah, it looks like he's taking it a bit slower this time.
Yeah, definitely recommend it.
As I said before, like if you don't know the strats for a level, oftentimes taking it slower and not dying will be faster than trying to go fast. That's why my first ever run of this game was as bad as it was. I kept on trying to do stuff quickly, but just dying. Ooh, just about got the bounce up there.
Alright, so finally have the ghost house here. Gets a save point too, so doesn't have to do that over again.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me if we see him go for Yoshi here.
No, he doesn't.
But he chooses to skip it. Yeah, I don't personally like the getting Yoshi in Chocolate Island. Ooh, did a baseball to the face there. um, yeah, I don't personally like getting Yoshi in Chocolate Island, but I can definitely see that if it gives someone a bit more like ease of mind to have that extra hit, then I think it's worth it for them. And yeah, he's taking it the second time through.
Ooh. I would have just not bothered trying to chase him afterwards.
So yeah, he's got one life again, but if he does game over, then he won't lose any progress because of the ghost house. I'd hate to see him lose that last life in Chocolate Secret, though.
I feel like in this situation, I would just go up and ditch my Yoshi if I couldn't get out at all.
Yeah. So yeah, Regan said that it's more or less his first run. He's had a couple of races with Soric that he didn't finish. But I don't think he's finished any runs yet.
Ooh, please
And
don't die, please don't die.
considering that he's not on bad pace. Oh god, there's so many footballs.
It's the most I've seen in a while. Please get this mushroom. Thank you.
Don't let the Buzzy wake up.
Oh, just get there, just get there. I'm just like, please, please don't game over. Right, there you go. Getting through the midway.
Yeah, I think I'd probably take this room a bit slower in his situation as well. Even with strats, it's gonna be scary only having one life in this level.
Definitely making decent progress through it.
Yeah, it's just no matter how slow he goes, like, I'm not saying he's going slow, but he could take it as slow as he wants. If he just doesn't die, he'll be fine.
Oh, ooh. That's, yeah, you don't want to spin jump there.
He is still carrying on though.
Yeah, that's a rookie mistake. Don't spin jump on those slopes there.
Yeah, it's always worth noting that spin jumps are slightly lower than normal jumps, and so in places like that where you want to get as much height as you can, a normal jump's the way to go. Looks like CI2's being kind this time though.
Ooh.
Ah. Yeah, even when a race doesn't go or a run doesn't go the way you'd like it to, it always teaches you something. Like you can know what you need to learn, what you need to practice.
For sure. Yeah, definitely keep going instead of forfeiting a race.
Yeah. I'm glad we haven't seen anyone hold right at the start of Chocolate Secret yet, though.
Yeah. Earlier, it looked like Truman did, but then went back quickly, and then he seemed to realize quick enough.
Truman's used to having a cape.
Yeah. Alright, let's... Ooh. Let's hope he does not do a spin jump here this time. Ooh. Well, it looks like he's not going to get there right away.
Hmm. It's admirable for like clearly the run's not treating him well, but I'm impressed that he's keeping going with it. We've seen already in this tournament plenty of people forfeit a race when it's not going great. Um, so yeah, I'm impressed that he's carrying on.
Ooh. Oh, don't let the Buzzy Beetle. Oh.
Uh, so yeah, I think this one will definitely be on his list of levels to learn. Ooh, you were so close to that Chuck then. Got through the first room though, so hopefully it'll go well from here.
What could be a smart idea, too, afterwards for lives. If he doesn't want a game over right away in Wendy, he could go for the Yoshi at the beginning of CI2 and get a life or two there.
Hmm.
Even as a higher level player, uh, I can say that this level is definitely not the friendliest for runners, for sure.
Yeah.
And even for some higher level runners, this can definitely throw you off a bit, for sure. The slopes can eat your inputs. You can just do the wrong little movement through one of these rooms, and your run could just end here. Alright, please don't spin jump here. Looks like he learned his lesson.
Yeah, I think he knew what he did wrong when he did it, but it's just those clutch moments and you just press the wrong button.
Yeah, looks like he is gonna go back and do something.
Yeah, I think he's going to FY1.
Hmm.
Yeah, just don't get the cape.
And don't die here at the beginning. Looks like he's trying to be as safe as he can here.
Yeah. If I was in this situation, I'd probably just go to Donut Ghost House. And do that again for save, but I'm not sure which
That
is faster.
that'd lose a lot of overworld time though.
I mean, Donut Ghost House loses less than FY1.
Hmm.
Oh, not
Oh.
not Donut Ghost House. I meant the Chocolate Ghost House.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah. No, definitely don't go to Donut Ghost House.
With Regan's past experience of Chocolate Ghost House, I can see why he would not want to go for that.
Yeah.
Alright, he has 13. That should give him plenty.
Glad he didn't go and hit the gold tape though. Get that 10-second fanfare.
I thought he was gonna for a second.
Yeah, like looking at his early game, he's definitely got potential to be good at this category. He just needs to learn more of the strats.
Ooh. Looks like he's gonna go back for that.
Oh, that was a nasty bone. He got boned.
Looks like he's taking this really safe here, making sure. Yeah, you need a little P speed to get up to that one. Or not P speed, but you just need a little speed in general.
This is one of the harder rooms in the category, so it doesn't surprise me to see him taking it slowly. Better to take it slow than to just keep dying at it. It looked like he was tempted to make that cycle, go down to the smaller block below, but he didn't.
Now let's hope he just doesn't die to Wendy. Or Fireball.
Yeah, he's got
Definitely
plenty of
will.
life, so...
Ooh. Yeah, I would not spin jump right next to those like that.
Vert, I don't know what you're talking about, but no one's forfeit this race.
Yeah, I'm confused. Regan is still going.
Okay, so we've passed the hour mark. But we've already had plenty of people whose first runs were over an hour, and then they just smashed them on
Oh
their
yeah, the
second run.
timer's actually off because I didn't plan for this.
And he's just gonna wait out the cycle again. Again, not a bad idea. Ooh. That little Sparky was just a little bit too big. Yeah, for a first run, I definitely don't think this is a bad time. I'm not sure how much of SMW he's done before either, whether this is his first category or not. But either way, not a bad time for the first run of this category. I've seen, like, you could get much worse. He's having a little bit of trouble with that section now, but he's got plenty of lives, so got no risk of a game over just yet. Okay, hopefully Wendy goes a bit better this time.
Ooh, Wendy wasn't in a good spot for the fireballs there.
Ooh, yeah,
he does make it.
I don't. So I lost one cycle on the Wendy fight, but those Podobos were in an awful position. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gone for that if I didn't have a power up.
Yeah, same here.
So Wendy is finally down.
Just got Valley of Bowser to go.
He does have a Yoshi too, which I guess as a newer player may not be the worst idea because it may give him a little safety.
Yeah, having Yoshi in the ghost ship makes the level so much easier, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, he gets jackhammered there. Ooh. There he goes. Alright, let's see if we can just get through the end here. Ooh, let's see if we can not take a death either. Just get on Yoshi.
Yeah.
Though.
Swimming through that boo cloud small is scary to say the least. Looks like he doesn't want to use Yoshi for a damage boost. Maybe he's going to just on the second one.
Yeah, not even the second one. I feel like newer players are just intimidated by that, but there's definitely really no risk in going for that with iframes.
Yeah.
Not going for the safety mushroom here. Wonder if he knows about it. Oh.
With the Yoshi, you don't really need it.
Yeah. Looks like he will go for the backup star too, so he definitely does not have to worry about that now.
Yeah.
orb.
Orb. Actually can make this level pretty trivial as well. Like, the only stuff that really stands in your way are the Mega Moles, and you can just eat them, so
Yeah.
no big deal.
With how Yoshi interacts with moles, though, in my opinion, it does make this level a bit more of a hassle. But definitely safer for a newer player. Because if you
It's
try,
like, sorry, go on.
cause if you try to run into those moles at the wrong time with Yoshi, you're gonna take a hit there no matter what. Because Yoshi's hitbox is just not the best with moles.
Yeah, that's them. If you eat them with P speed, same with Wigglers. You need to try and jump afterwards because their hitbox is still active while they're on Yoshi's tongue, and because they're so big, they'll just make you take damage.
Goes for a courtesy moon there. And interesting how he's going around, because he can just go to the right here, no issue.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he knows that Yoshi can eat those Mega Moles, though.
Hmm. Had a little trouble with the chucks there. Yeah, it looks like he just doesn't know that you can eat the moles. As long as you're not trying to eat a mole while you're going with P speed into it, you're definitely not gonna risk getting hit. Like if you just simply are in front of it and try to eat it, you should be fine. But if you're going with full P speed with it, then that's where you get the risk with the hitbox.
Yeah. Ah, he says he's died too many times tweeting moles. Which is fair enough, I guess. Hopefully he won't be taking Yoshi through the sandbar.
Yeah, I was just about to say that because yeah, it does not make it that fun. Oh, looks like he is gonna try.
No.
Please don't. Please. Well, it's kind of too late if you're already in here. Are you gonna ditch him? Okay, he does ditch him. He will end up ditching him. Looks.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure if he's listening to the stream or if he realized that he won't be able to dismount. Yeah, it's always a bad idea to take Yoshi into there.
Yeah, looks like he's just gonna take it safe here.
Overall, taking the sandbar safely doesn't. It's not going to make a big deal unless you're going for a top time. If you can very easily die in the sandbar trying to do a crusher skip, sandbar,
Cycle skip.
sandbar clip or cycle skip, you can very easily die. Also, English is hard.
Looks like he's taking it even safer there, even though as long as you keep holding right there, you're not gonna get hit. Like, see, as a newer player, how you'd think that you may get hit there,
Hmm.
because it is pretty tight.
So Truman didn't go for RN jump.
Oh, Regen gets it.
And he gets it.
Truman, step up your game, dude. he's taking it super safe here.
Yeah. So you can get pretty far through these crushers even without doing the like scroll to skip them all.
Yeah, you can get to
You can,
like right before the very last one. No issue if you
yeah,
don't scroll.
but how the run's been going then?
Yeah, he's definitely recovered from that chocolate secret fiasco.
Yeah, I think he's just a bit shaken from how Chocolate Island went, but he's picked it up again. Just going a bit safer than he was earlier in the game.
Ooh, that was a little too close for my liking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely hesitates a bit more than you probably should there.
Yeah. Those I remember when I started this game, those crushers screw me over so much. You just need to learn the timing of them. It's the only way to get better at it, really. They were just way too fast for me
I feel
when
like
I
he may be
started.
listening to us because he took those crushers a bit further. Oh,
Don't want to jump in the spikes though. Pointy things equals bad. So Vob Fort is another one of those levels that it's really difficult to go fast through. Um, to be honest, in most of my races, I just take this slowly as well, because it's either do the fast strats or go slow. So just getting through and trying not to die is better for a lot of players.
wow, who eats nowadays?
Yeah, looking at the leaderboards, he might not. He could still not come last on the leaderboards.
What's the last time on that?
Ooh. So one thing that I did learn for these crushes was I started using these podobos as a cue for when to jump. Like just as it looks as you to be able to jump over the podobo at that height, that's when I jump.
Yeah, Regen
Um,
keeps hesitating a little too much here.
he did scroll right, which we've seen a few people do. It can line them up a bit nicer, but for me that would just screw me over.
Yeah, Regen definitely has found out that you can just get through these crushers a lot faster.
And he's still got 7 lives, we've got nothing to worry about there.
Oh, that.
Ooh, you got through the crushers then, but just slipped off the end of that ledge. I'd be lying if I said I haven't done similar stuff myself. Yeah, for sure what Mal said. I think his next run will be sub 1 hour for sure. Especially if he practices some of the levels that have given him a better trouble this time. But even just the experience of having that first run completed, you can knock off so much time because you know what to not do in the next one.
Fruit, please.
Ooh, just went a bit too early there. Hopefully this time the crushers will treat him a bit nicer. Take him out for dinner. Nope. Just screwed him.
Looks like he's gonna go grind lives.
Yeah. He did say a while ago, though, that if he game over, he was going to just forfeit. And he hasn't, he's stuck at it, so I'm pleased about that. So yeah, when you're getting those lives, the wigglers just give you more and more lives. So you can see he's getting 2-ups from them. And I believe if you kept on killing wigglers, you'd get 3, 4, and more. There is a cap to it, but if you just keep on doing it, ooh, you got the cape. Killed himself quickly though, so. He's going for more lives. Yeah, the first run I ever did, I think Vob Fort took me like half an hour, I think. Just that stage alone. So he's definitely not doing the worst. Yeah, Mal, if you get cape, you just have to kill yourself, and if you got cape and finished a level somehow, you'd have to lose cape and redo the whole level without cape. You don't have to forfeit if you get cape. In just casual races, you can just like lose cape as soon as possible, and it's still valid if you didn't use it to help at you. But in the tournament, you have to kill yourself. You need to do the entire level without cape.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, we had a couple of other people thinking that getting cape meant you had to just forfeit the run, but you know, there's no real reason to. If you just do the level again without cape, you know, you've still done it, so there's no reason why you'd have to forfeit. Not that strict. And it looks like he's going to... He's got through to Resnor. Okay, hopefully Resnor's kind. Doesn't look too bad so far. And he's done it! Nice! So yeah, assuming nothing goes wrong in Bowser,
Oh wow,
you can
Regen
easily...
finally makes it when I leave. That must be bad luck.
Yeah, assuming... Oh... Yeah, if he gets through the dark room and Bowser, okay, now he'll get sub 125, which is definitely not a bad time for first run of the game, or of this category. I don't know whether Regan's done other categories or not.
Even if he takes it really slow, he'll get through this, no issue.
Yeah. It's just don't die.
Oh, that was lucky that he didn't get hit there. Looks like he's juggling it back and forth a little, but he does get the hit.
So yeah, looking at his speedrun.com page, he's done 11 exit with Orb, and he's got an okay time with that. And he's done 2 All Castles runs, and like he said in chat, this is going to be faster than his first All Castles run. So, you know, that's definitely something to be proud of, I think.
Last phase here.
Yeah.
Gets 1 hit. Ooh, that was nice.
And he finishes
124.
with a, yeah, 124.59.
Sub
by SOR.
125.
Yeah. Congrats, dude.
Congrats.
And I can tell you right now, even if he doesn't practice anything else and did another run without any like practice before, he could knock so much time off this.
For sure.
Yeah, and if he just puts in some practice, like definitely Valley Fort and Chocolate Island. If he learns some of the levels there, just gets used to them a bit more. He can. I think he's got potential.
I'm not
To
sure if
do
Regen wants to come
pretty
in
well.
for an interview, or I wouldn't blame him if he just wanted to get off after this, but always welcome to, if you're around for it.
Nice. If you just go into one of the race things, Pat can drag you in, I think.
Alright, here we go.
Hello.
Hey. So, congrats on sub 125.
Thank you.
So, do you have anything you want to say about that run?
Oh man, that run. It's a good thing I had muted on my stream because I was pretty tilted during some parts of it. But I'm glad I finished.
Yeah.
I'm like, I almost did just like quit after I got that game over in Chocolate Island, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna keep on going. And I don't know. I definitely need more practice. I'm a little mad about Chocolate Ghost House because that's like the last thing I practiced before the race, and it just fell apart. But it's whatever.
Well, we're definitely glad to see another newer runner actually finish out their race run instead of forfeiting halfway through. So congrats on that.
Thank you. That was another reason I wanted to keep going because like I didn't want to just have it be a bunch of forfeits and stuff. So I was like, no, I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah, the past 3 or 4 have all been forfeits, so this is nice for a change.
And I would have thanked you guys for like hanging around while I did that.
No problem. I have nothing better to do, so.
So, what do you think you'll do in preparation for your next round? In the bonus bracket, you'll be against Dan.
Probably just grind
the
Chocolate
legend.
Island a whole lot. I'll definitely grind Chocolate Island a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
How would you predict your the losers bracket? How do you think you'll get further in that? Or
I hope so for sure, but I'm not 100% certain.
yeah, I think looking at the start of your run, I think you've definitely got potential to get a good time in this category if you put the time in.
Oh yeah, even after the tournament, I want to keep playing this and see how far I can take it. I might keep playing this in all castles together.
Yeah, it's good to hear.
It was really fun. I'm glad I did this. I kind of joined the tournament on just like a spur of the moment thing. I was like, I'm just gonna join this tournament, and without really any thinking about it. But I'm glad I did. It's fun.
Yeah, it's good to have you in.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that it? Sorry. Okay. Bye.
Well, alrighty then. But thank you so much for actually finishing out this run. We definitely cool to actually see this run done, and we hope to see more from you in the future.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up, everyone here. But that was a nice hour and a half there, and yeah, we'd like to appreciate anyone that sticked around for this. You guys are the real winners here. And
The real MVPs.
Yep. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here, and we actually have another match going on at 10 p.m. tonight. If I can pull up the schedule like really quick here, I can tell you who that's against. At 10 p.m. tonight, we have a matchup against mostly SMW and Lul DBZ, so we'll have to see how that goes. I think I may be restreaming that too, but no matter what, I hope we have a good time tonight. And thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and we will catch you back here in a few hours at 10. Have a good night, guys.
See ya.